Hey everyone, welcome to Comics with Bueller. As always, I'm Bueller. Today I'm going to talk about something a little bit different and something I normally don't talk about. It's speculation. And the reason why I want to bring it up today is because I have some insider information that I think is very relevant for what's going on right now. As you can see, I have the Secret Wars book on display, and this information has to do with Secret Wars. About 2 years ago, I had the opportunity to sit down and talk with Jim Shooter. Jim Shooter is the editor-in-chief, or was the editor-in-chief, and also the creator of Secret Wars itself. As I was looking back at some of the older footage I have, the Jim Shooter interview, he said something very interesting that I think is very relevant today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you that video footage. Let me know what you think about it, and when we get back, we'll kind of talk a little bit more about the Secret Wars books. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Do you see Secret Wars coming down the pike in
I suspect that it will, because a couple years ago, I got a call from Marvel, and they wanted me to do some project to do with Secret Wars, like do a novelization. And I really couldn't do it. It was too much work, and they wanted it in a hurry, and so I turned it down. And then they offered me more, and I still turned it down. And they offered me more again, and I still turned it down, because it just was too much work for not enough. And then I didn't have any time. So then finally, this is one guy, and then his boss calls me up, vice president, executive vice president. And he said, look, he said, Jim, he said, this guy should have been straight with you. What this is about is for you to sign papers relinquishing all ownership of Secret Wars. They do that when they're making a movie, because when you make a movie, you have to have a clean chain of title. Apparently, they didn't have enough paperwork for me to establish a clean chain of title. And he said, what we're trying to do is get you to sign a document. He said, they shouldn't have been trying to fool you. He said, so I'm telling you straight out, would you please sign this document? I said, certainly. He said, we'll pay you $10,000. I said, you don't have to pay me. I said, it was work for hire. I know it was. I was the editor-in-chief. I was making everybody else sign that paper, you know? And I said, I know. I said, just give it to me. I'll sign it. He said, take the money still. I said, okay. So they paid me to sign this document. And then, see, that tells me that at least it's in development. At least it's in development. And why wouldn't it be?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
It's a home run.
It's an iconic story.
Yeah, it's a home run. If you had all those characters and all the villains in one story, like I did, man, I mean, just the sales of the comics should give you a clue. We were selling like 1 million or more copies a month.
Hopefully you guys noticed the same thing I did. Apparently Jim Shooter, the creator of Secret Wars, has already been, I guess you'd say, paid off by Marvel for the rights of this title. What that says to me and what that says to him is that they are moving forward with this property in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We all kind of knew it was going to happen, but this kind of lays some concrete foundation on the matter, and I thought it was pretty interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys. But let's go ahead and look through the Secret Wars books themselves. This is the first one, number one of my favorites. I have all of them. Here is number 2 and number 3. There's a couple first appearances in that book. Number 4, that's an iconic cover. Number 5. Number 6, this is the death of Wasp, I believe. Number 7, first appearance of the new Spider-Woman. Kind of neat. Set those down. Obviously, we don't need to even talk about this next one. Number 8, this is the origin of the black suit. Number 9. Number 10. Number 11. And the final one in this limited series, number 12, all brought to you by Jim Shooter, the gentleman where you just watched the video, him talking about this series becoming a movie franchise, which honestly would be absolutely fantastic. Don't sleep on these books. If you can pick them up right now, I think you should. But also don't sleep on Secret Wars, the second volume. These ones are very cheap. These are like dollar books. But this is number 1, and this has the Beyonder in it. He made a cameo or his voice or light in the first series, but the Beyonder was featured very heavy in number 2. It was pretty much all about him. This is number 2, number 3, number 4, 5. This is a 9-part series. 6, set those down. Number 7, number 8, and final one, number 9. And these were also brought to you by Jim Shooter. So there you go. Another series to look out for. Like I said, these are very inexpensive. These are like less than $1 a piece. There's no reason why you can't just pick up a bunch of them. And you never know, maybe this is the storyline they go with. There is one sleeper title I want to talk about, and this is actually one of my favorites. This is actually Contest of Champions. And this was the very first mini-series that Marvel did. If it's something that they want to include a bunch of the characters all in one, this is the series to do it. They referred to this a little bit in the Thor Ragnarok movie, the Contest of Champions. This is a little bit different format. This is a 3-issue series. That's the first one. It does have some first appearances in it. And then we have number 2. And then number 3. And that's it. It's just a 3-part series. So something to look out for as well. And I don't think you're going to be disappointed because it's one of my favorites, like I said. So there you guys go. I just wanted to share that information with you. I thought it was very interesting what Mr. Shooter said. I had a great time talking with him. And I'm going through a bunch of my old footage, seeing some of the things I missed. But obviously what he said is extremely relevant right now because we're getting close to that time. Now Marvel has the rights to pretty much every character. Now they can pull something like that off. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know what to do. I'll see you next time. Bye.